It's alarming because the injuries aren't matching up to the parents' explanation.
A startling new trend in Michigan. Numbers for 2009 show episodes of violent, spontaneous child abuse are way up. 24-hour News 8's Megan Stemble joining us now live in studio with this alarming story.
Larry, data for 2009 was just compiled this past week. Local experts are really concerned about what those numbers show, and they're hoping that bringing awareness to the problem will bring those numbers down. It looks like an ordinary exam room, but this room at the office of Dr. Deborah Sims in Grand Rapids sees some extremely concerning cases. Dr. Sims specializes in child abuse cases, and lately her office has been very busy.
Having to work smarter, we're having to work harder.
New data compiled shows quite an increase in cases of violent child abuse in 2009. Take a look at the numbers. We compare them here to numbers from 2008. In 2008, the number of outpatient evaluations for child abuse was 301. That number increased by more than 200 to 508. As far as cases that had kids showing up at the hospital, that number went from 53 cases in 2008 to 88 in 2009. Meanwhile, the amount of suspected child abuse cases forwarded to Dr. Sims for a second opinion, 81 in 2008, 199 in 2009. Those numbers are statewide, but we spoke with an assistant prosecuting attorney in Kent County who says she too has seen an increase in explosive child abuse cases, as opposed to chronic neglect over time. Laura Clifton describes a case she just seen in the last couple weeks.
I can think of another little boy who was probably about 2. He had, I think, bruises all over his head, as well as a pull fracture on his thumb.
Clifton and Sims cannot pinpoint the reasons behind the dramatic increase. Sims does say, though, that often the factors associated with a bad economy can lead to stress and lowered impulse control.
Often, abuse is a crime of impulse, and when we are stressed, when we don't have resources, that's when we run into more problems.
Sims says the only cure for abuse is, of course, prevention. She's hoping these numbers will get parents thinking about their stress level now and how they can control it ahead of time before that fuse runs out.
Thanks, Megan.